With Justice League Flashpoint, Justice League War, the DC Universe animated original movies launched its own shared cinematic universe, largely inspired by the New 52 era of DC Comics. After 14 movies, the story has finally come to an end with Justice League Dark Apokolips War, bringing together every single hero there is for a final battle against Darkseid as he sets his sights on Earth once again. But what happens at the end is kinda ambiguous, leaves you guessing about what's to come next. So, what exactly happened? Well, let's talk about it. Let's start out by circling back to the grand finale. Cyborg comes with a plan to destroy Apokolips and boom tube Darkseid to nowhere. But in order to do so, they need a distraction. So Constantine and Raven free Trigon from his temporary prison, allowing him to walk the earth once more. And he immediately starts fighting against Darkseid. In fact, Trigon is actually more than willing to go down and take Darkseid with him, saying that Raven has given him a wonderful gift and that he wishes her well, which actually circles back around to what Raven told Damian earlier, saying that even awful parents care about their kids. So Cyborg's plan works and Apokolips is destroyed and Darkseid is defeated. But that doesn't necessarily mean everything is happy ever after. Far from it, actually. For starters, almost every hero on Earth is dead, with only a small handful remaining. And of those small handful, well, they're mentally broken by what they just went through, physically broken, that the majority of them are cyborgs, put together with Apokolips and tech, or both. Then the biggest problem is the Earth is kinda destroyed. 33% of the magma was removed from the Earth's inner core, throwing the planet completely out of whack. And according to Batman, 1 billion people could die before they'd be able to fix it, if they're able to fix it at all. So Constantine approaches Flash and tells Barry that he's gotta do what he does best, run back in time and fix everything. This whole timeline, this whole universe was formed by Flash creating Flashpoint and going back in time to fix that mistake. It's kind of fitting and poetic that Flash ended and fixed this timeline by doing the same thing. The real question is, what happens next? And the honest answer is, right now, we don't know. The movie ends with Flash running away, the timeline alteration sweeping over them. We don't know what changes this will bring. The obvious answer, though, is that this is the ending of New 52 and bring about DC Rebirth. And what changes would that bring about? Well, for Superman, he went back to the old red underwear, but also regained his marriage to Lois Lane, and even his son John Kent, the new Superboy. Flashpoint Batman was brought back to life, but for some reason he went against Bruce instead of trying to spend time with his adult son. And wouldn't it make sense that if Bruce Wayne's entire mission is based on the death of his parents, wouldn't one of them being alive heal some of his pain? Evil Batman is interesting, but Thomas could be done better in the movies. And then there are other changes like this throughout the new Rebirth universe. But the real question is still about Dr. Manhattan and Watchmen. In Rebirth, Wally West is stuck in the Speed Force and trying to come back, and is finally able to find Barry, who suddenly remembers Wally is his nephew. They then go and speak to Batman, where they find a Watchman pen in the Batcave from the comedian. Then cut to the planet Mars, and we hear Dr. Manhattan talking to himself. And we find out that he's the reason the New 52 happened, not Flash. It's very possible the same thing could happen in the animated universe, where Dr. Manhattan is revealed to be the one behind these different flashpoints, not Barry. But what do y'all think? I would love to hear your thoughts. Sign up in the comments down below. Also be sure that like button, subscribe button, turn on notification from the Fanco Army, and I will see you next time.